Said he was too raw, too inaccurate, a small town kid who'd never make it on football's biggest stage. But Josh Allen didn't listen, because while the whole world doubted him, he never stopped believing in himself. This is the inspirational story of Josh Allen, a story about perseverance, growth, and proving everyone wrong. Josh Allen was born and raised in a small farming town called Fireball, California. Population of barely 8,000. His family owned a 3,000-acre cotton farm. Most kids his age were dreaming about big cities, but Josh, he was dreaming about football. Despite that, Fireball wasn't exactly a football factory. There were no five-star camps, no elite quarterback trainers. There were just long days working on the farm, and even longer nights storing a football in an attire hung from a tree. But even as he started in high school, the recruiting letters never came. Not from Alabama, not from USC, not even from Fresno State, the local school he'd grown up watching. Josh Allen graduated high school with 0 Division I offers. Not one. Most players would have given up there, but Josh Allen wasn't like most players. He enrolled at Reedley College, a tiny junior college tucked away in Central California, just for a chance to be seen. He emailed hundreds of coaches across the country. Hundreds. Only a few responded, and most said no. But one coach did take notice. Coach Bull from University of Wyoming. He saw something others didn't. Raw talent, leadership, and relentless drive to improve. So in 2015, Josh Allen packed his bags and headed to Laramie, Wyoming, a windy, isolated mountain town at 7,200 feet above sea level. It wasn't glamorous, but it was the opportunity he'd been praying for. At Wyoming, Josh finally got his shot. At first, it wasn't pretty. He was raw, he threw interceptions, but he also showed flashes of greatness. Deep bombs, impossible scrambles, moments that made you say, "Wait, who is this kid?" Still, the critics remained loud. Too inaccurate, too inconsistent, not ready for the NFL. But every time Josh failed, he came back better. He studied film, fixed his mechanics, built chemistry with his teammates, and learned to lead. By his junior year, scouts were paying attention. And in 2018, against all odds, the small-town farm kid from Fireball declared for the NFL draft.
Roger Goodell, the commissioner, at the podium.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have traded the 7th pick to the Buffalo Bills. With the 7th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Josh Allen, quarterback, Wyoming.
The 2018 NFL Draft was loaded with quarterback talent. Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen. Analysts tore him apart. Low completion percentage, bust potential, and some even said he shouldn't be drafted in the first round. But the Buffalo Bills saw something different. Heart, humility, and upside. With the 7th overall pick, the Bills took a chance on Josh Allen, and once again, he had to prove everyone wrong. Josh Allen's rookie season was rough. He threw more interceptions than touchdowns, he missed easy throws, and the critics piled on. But the Bills organization believed, his teammates believed, and Josh, he never stopped grinding. Off-seasons were filmed with hours of film study and throwing sessions. He refined his mechanics, improved his footwork, and built chemistry with his receivers, especially one named Stephon Diggs. By 2020, something had changed. Josh Allen had evolved from a raw prospect into one of the most dominant quarterbacks in the league. In 2020, Josh Allen exploded. Over 4,500 passing yards, 37 touchdowns, and the Buffalo Bills, once an afterthought, became Super Bowl contenders. But beyond the stats, Josh Allen's story resonated because of what it represented. Growth, grit, faith in yourself when no one else believes. He turned every "you can't" into "watch me." He turned doubt into dominance, and he became the face of a franchise, a city, and a new generation of quarterbacks. Today, Josh Allen isn't just one of the NFL's best. He's one of its most beloved. Because people see themselves in him. The kid from nowhere who worked his way to the top. The underdog who never stopped believing. The leader who carries a city that believes right back in him. Whether it's stiff-arming defenders or hugging young fans in the stands, Josh Allen represents heart. And his story, it's still being written. From a farm in Fireball to the bright lights of the NFL, Josh Allen's journey reminds us that talent can open a door, but heart keeps it open. Because when the world says you can't, Josh Allen proves that you can.